Crypto family, buckle up. NEAR Protocol just made a move that has the market buzzing. In the past 24 hours, NEAR surged more than 11%, crushing the broader market's weak gains. But here's where things get absolutely insane. Investment giant Bitwise just predicted a 7,000% rally, setting NEAR's potential price target at a jaw-dropping $155.85. Now, I know what you're thinking. 7,000%? That sounds ridiculous. But when you peel back the layers of what NEAR has been building, AI integrations, Nightshade 2.0, institutional staking products, the story gets a lot harder to dismiss. So today, we're diving deep into why analysts believe NEAR might not just be another altcoin pump, but one of the most strategically positioned blockchains heading into the AI-driven era of Web3. Let's start with the basics. NEAR Protocol has been around for a while, but recently it's been outshining the market. In just the last month, NEAR climbed 30%, while the overall crypto market barely scraped a 1.8% rise. That's not luck. That's momentum backed by serious fundamentals. Why does this matter? Because in a market flooded with projects promising the moon but delivering dust, NEAR has been quietly upgrading, scaling, and now aligning itself with the most lucrative narrative in technology right now: artificial intelligence. Think about it. In traditional finance, when AI companies like Nvidia or Palantir tie themselves to major innovations, their stock valuations go through the roof. Now imagine a blockchain positioning itself as the AI-friendly backbone of decentralized applications. That's the play NEAR is making, and it's starting to pay off. Now here's where things get interesting. NEAR isn't just talking about AI, it's weaving AI into its ecosystem in ways that few competitors can match. On September 16, 2025, NEAR announced a partnership with Allora Network, introducing a decentralized AI layer called the Shade Agent Framework. The goal? Predictive analytics for decentralized apps. Think forecasting user activity, optimizing DeFi strategies, even powering smart contracts that can make decisions based on AI-driven insights. Sounds futuristic? Absolutely. But NEAR isn't stopping there. And guess what? Within weeks, NEAR's weekly active users exploded to 16 million, leapfrogging Solana in user count. Let that sink in. Solana, the so-called Ethereum killer, just got outpaced in active users by NEAR. That's not hype, that's numbers. Back in July, NEAR rolled out something most people missed: DCML, or Decentralized Confidential Machine Learning. In plain English, it lets users run AI workloads securely within trusted enclaves. Here's why that's huge. In today's world, data is the new oil. But the problem with oil is, it leaks. Every time you use AI tools, your data is exposed, monetized, and often sold without your consent. NEAR's DCML solves this by allowing private fine-tuning of models, verifiable outputs, and monetization, all without surrendering ownership of your data. This puts NEAR at the intersection of AI, privacy, and monetization, three of the hottest financial narratives right now. Now let's talk money, serious money. In July, Bitwise launched the NEAR Staking ETP on the Xetra exchange in Europe. If you're not familiar, an ETP is like an ETF for crypto, designed for institutions. Here's what it offers: institutional-grade staking, cold custody integration, 5.5% net annual return, and daily liquidity with no lockups. For hedge funds, pension funds, and family offices, this is gold. It gives them exposure to NEAR's ecosystem without the headaches of wallets, private keys, or slippage. This move alone shifts NEAR from being just a retail token to being an institutional-grade digital asset. And if you've watched how Ethereum ETFs boosted ETH's credibility, you know what this means for NEAR's trajectory. Alright, now to the headline. Bitwise predicts NEAR could soar to $155.85, representing a 7,000% increase from today's levels. On paper, that sounds outrageous. But let's analyze. AI narrative. NEAR is positioning itself as the go-to blockchain for AI agents, intent routing, and automated transactions. Technical superiority. With Nightshade 2.0, NEAR can rival Ethereum and Solana in speed and scalability while keeping fees ultra-low. Institutional bridge. The NEAR Staking ETP opens the floodgates for professional capital to flow in. User growth. Already hitting 16 million weekly active users, NEAR has the momentum to expand further. When you combine these factors, Bitwise's prediction doesn't look as wild as it first sounded. Sure, $155 may not happen overnight, but the trajectory toward triple-digit NEAR is no longer just a fantasy. Even analyst Renxy weighed in, saying this isn't speculation, it's a glimpse of a future that's getting closer every day. And if you've followed Renxy before, you know he's not the type to throw out wild numbers for clicks. Quick pause. If you're enjoying this deep dive into NEAR and want more AI, crypto, and blockchain analysis, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. That way, you never miss these market-shaking updates. Now let's be clear. Every bullish case has risks, and NEAR is no exception. Ethereum is rolling out danksharding, Solana keeps improving speed, and newcomers like Aptos and Sui are fighting for market share. NEAR has to continuously innovate to stay ahead. Yes, 16 million weekly users sounds massive, but retention and developer activity are the real test. If dApps don't stick, those numbers could shrink. Macroeconomic pressure, interest rates, regulatory crackdowns, and liquidity crunches can slam even the strongest ecosystems. So while Bitwise's 7,000% projection is exciting, it's not guaranteed. It's a roadmap, not a certainty. Here's what we can say with confidence. NEAR has transformed itself from a quiet Layer 1 into a serious AI-driven blockchain contender. With Nightshade 2.0, DCML, and institutional products from Bitwise, NEAR is building the infrastructure that both retail and institutional investors want to see. Whether it hits $155 or not, the trend is undeniable. NEAR is no longer playing small ball. It's positioning itself for the next era of crypto adoption, where AI plus blockchain plus institutional money could define the winners. So what do you think? Is Bitwise right? Will NEAR really soar over 7,000%? Or is this just another bullish fantasy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you found value in this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a fellow crypto enthusiast. Disclaimer. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor before making investment decisions. The cryptocurrency market is highly volatile and you should never invest more than you can afford to lose.